Hi, in this video I'm going to talk about how correct toilet posture can dramatically improve your colon and overall health and well-being. And I'm going to tell you why it's more important that you squat and why sitting is bad for you on the toilet. And when you squat, it improves your overall colon health, helps with constipation, IBS, haemorrhoids, straining, pelvic floor issues, and bladder issues. If you're new, I'm called Adrian. Welcome. I make videos about alternative, safe, natural, and effective ways to maintain and improve your mental and physical health and well-being. And if you are not new, welcome back. It's really nice to see you again. If you haven't already subscribed, please do click on the subscribe button if you're interested in videos like this, and click on the bell icon so YouTube can keep you updated as we release new content. Structure of today's video, I'm going to give you a simple biology lesson. I'm going to talk about the different types of toilets that you can get and use in different parts of the world. And I'm also going to discuss with you ways that you can start squatting instead of sitting in the comfort of your own home. So elimination of waste products from your body is absolutely vital, and efficient elimination is really, really important. So why should you squat? Well, the Eastern Europeans and Middle Easterns have it absolutely correct, and in the West, yet again, I believe we've been sold a lie, because the toilets we use are simply, they don't put us in the correct anatomical position. So the biology lesson, one sec. No. You're going to say hi? No? So you have something called the puborectalis muscle, which links from the front of your body to the back, and you can see in this diagram what happens when you're standing or sitting. Your body is magnificently designed. The puborectalis muscle pulls a kink into your rectum, which basically keeps you continent and stops you making a mess. When you squat, you're in the anatomically correct position for waste elimination. Your buttocks open, the rectum unkinks because the puborectalis muscle moves back and is relaxed against the rectum. So there's a straight line. You will defecate much more quickly. There'll be no straining. It will just all happen as it should. And it's very important that you do eliminate completely as well, because if there's waste material still left in the rectum, one of the jobs of the large intestine at that point is to pull water back into your system, and the longer it sits in there, the drier it gets, which also leads to constipation. So moving on now to toilets. In the West, obviously you'll be familiar with this kind of toilet. Eastern toilets can be squat plates like this or this, and I found this one today. How beautiful is this? It would put you in the correct anatomical position, and it looks like a really nice piece of art as well, as far as I'm concerned. So that one's absolutely beautiful. In fact, it won the Red Dot Design Award in 2012, which is really impressive. And one of the things about the Gural toilet, the one I've just shown you, one of the things that made me look at that, which was interesting, was when you think about a child's potty, when we're training them to go to the toilet, it's on the floor and they sit, again, with their knees up in the correct position. So some solutions for you. Well, you could replace your toilet with a squat toilet if you want. There's a combination toilet you can get, which is an Anglo-Indian toilet, where they have the foot plates actually on the rim of the bowl as well. I've seen those. A Squatty Potty. Now that's a company. I think it was a mother and a son. The mother had constipation and they came up with this idea, and they've now produced a multi-million-dollar business from it. By the way, if you want to watch a really funny video which has a unicorn where they're talking about the Squatty Potty, and it's had, I think, 35 or 36 million views or something of that order at the time of putting this video out. It's very entertaining, and actually if you wanted to encourage your kids to get into squatting, you could have them watch that. Younger children, I think, would find it very entertaining. So the Squatty Potty, now they're not the only manufacturer, and I'll put links below in the description below about where you can buy them. And if you do buy through that link, hopefully at some point in the near future they'll have approved my affiliate link, so I'd make a little bit of money back on that, and I would appreciate that. It won't cost you any more money. There are other manufacturers out there, and there's other types out there. I particularly like this one that's made out of bamboo, and if you look at the side of it, it actually could be adjusted higher too. And that's one of the things, if you decide to buy something like this, it's important that it's tall enough to get your knees up. Your knees do ideally want to be at that 35-degree angle, and obviously if it wasn't, one of the things you could do with your feet is just stand on your tiptoes, which would raise your knees anyway. One thing that you will see people on YouTube do, and it's something I do myself when I travel, but I wouldn't recommend it, and if you do it, I'd suggest you are extremely cautious about it, is to either stand on the seat of a Western toilet or stand on the rim with the seat up, but be very, very careful. It's all too easy to slip and fall. It's too easy to break the toilet seat, done that. Or you could actually break the toilet, particularly if you're a larger person, and that could be disastrous, because I would suspect that when porcelain's broken like that, it would do some really serious damage, or potentially serious damage to you. So if you're going to take that route, be cautious. A quick pro tip for you: if you are going to squat on a toilet, make sure that you pee beforehand. Otherwise, if you don't pee beforehand, once you start the whole squatting exercise, you are more than likely going to wet the floor in the bathroom. There are other routes you can take if you don't want to put the money out for a Squatty Potty or to change your toilet, and I'll do a quick example now of what you can do. So if we work off the principle that doing something is better than doing nothing, if you haven't got the money to buy or the inclination to buy a Squatty Potty to try it, anything that gets your knees up will be better. So a bucket, that works a treat, or this is the container that the magnesium chloride I use is in. That also works. It's anything to get your knees up past the horizontal point. That would be very, very effective, and I think a little bit higher the better. For me, I think the bucket's slightly better, but as I said before, anything is better than doing nothing. So where could you get a Squatty Potty or something similar? Well, I'll put some links in the descriptions below to Squatty Potty, stuff on eBay that I think would work, stuff on Amazon that would work, and also stuff on Etsy if you want to spend a little more money and get something that's made out of wood. In the comments below, do let me know if you have started to squat or you've squatted for a while and what you feel the health benefits or improvements were for you. But nothing too graphic, please. If you enjoyed the video, please give me the thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. If you know of anyone that's struggling with constipation or hemorrhoids or IBS or any other kind of problems in that area, please do pass them the video so that they can get better release, to get some more relief, if you will. I've written a book about health, by the way. There's links in the description below if you'd like to take a look at that. We cover this and a whole load of other subjects. If you've not already subscribed, please do click on the subscribe button below and click on the bell icon so that YouTube can keep you updated as we release new content. If you think of any subjects you'd like me to cover, please put that in the comments below and I'll add that to my list of things to consider. And I've really enjoyed talking to you again, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. See ya!